head of AMG, Tobias Moers. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you very much for the introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, dear guests, I would also like to welcome you in the home of Mercedes-AMG here in Affalterbach. The entire AMG team and I are very proud of our new sports car. I'm very pleased that part of it can see the presentation today. They can be seen down there. The entire team will come on Saturday. Of course, we have to celebrate sometimes, but I'm especially glad that I can welcome the company founders, Hans-Werner Aufrecht and Erhard Melcher. Nice to have you with us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, driving here, you may have noticed it already. Affalterbach is not a metropolitan city. It doesn't sound like a metropolitan city. Neither does Zuffenhausen or Maranello, but the success of Mercedes-Benz AMG proves that famous brands do not have to come from New York, Paris, or London. For us, one thing is important, that customers all over the world are enthusiastic about driving performance made in Affalterbach. That is our goal, and our motivation, therefore, is performance based on passion. The strategy for that is also very clear. We do simply what we can do best, develop authentic AMG sports cars and build them. And we seem to become better and better in doing this. As Thomas Weber said, last year we have sold 32,000 AMG vehicles worldwide. That's a record result, but that was not a coincidence. Our AMG vehicles are all successful. We have widened our portfolio. Our new entry-level models are backing up our growth. A, CLA, and GLA 45 AMG are now the entry into the AMG world. With this, we also achieve and reach younger target groups. To keep pace with the high demand, we have increased our production capacity massively. We have also enlarged our offer vehicles with AMG-specific all-wheel drives for Matic and the new S models. This strategy is successful. By the mid of the year, we had already sold 23,000 AMG vehicles. And at the end of the year, we want to set up the next record and cross the 40,000 mark. The next target can also be seen already, but I will tell you about it at a different occasion. One thing is for sure, times remain exciting, and at AMG we have a great time right now. We're successful and we have further growth potentials. One thing is very clear, we do not strive for growth at any price. We are loyal to our brand motto, driving performance. That means each individual car of AMG meets this brand promise, and you can be sure that we make no compromises, and not the least as far as performance is concerned. We benefit from our clearly defined role in the group of companies. Mercedes-AMG is a mid-sized company, the sports car and performance brand of Mercedes-Benz cars. We're a mid-sized company in the true sense of the word. We look at ourselves as a team, one team, and we work with flat hierarchies. We're clearly engineer-driven, and we do more than just our job. Every day we work with passion, and that is our identity. We accept no limits, and we make dreams of AMG fans all over the world come true. In doing so, it helps us that we're linked up closely with the worldwide Daimler R&D. In the concept phase, we cooperate with our colleagues in Sindelfingen, and we can bring in our requirements at a very early stage. AMG is a central competence center for engine development. Here we have 3 examples. All V12 engines of Mercedes-Benz and AMG are developed and built here in Affalterbach. Our new V8 engine family will not only be installed in the GT, it will also be the basis for further AMG engines and the next V8 generation of Mercedes-Benz. And because this topic is so exciting, I want to tell you something else. Together with our Formula One colleagues in Brixworth, we're already working on the next generation of AMG 4-cylinder engines. Ladies and gentlemen, that was an outlook in the near AMG future. And this takes me to the actual topic of this day. According to the motto, the car is the star. We're standing in front of a milestone in AMG history, our new Mercedes-AMG GT. Why? If you want to be taken seriously as a sports car brand, then you have to put your own car on wheels. And the new Mercedes-AMG GT is already the second model that we have developed completely independently. The result is a pure race sports car, but not a successor of the SLS. With the GT, we start in what is a completely new sports car segment for us. There are renowned competitors, also true icons, but we see this in a sportive way. And this is why we come up in this segment. Where else could we prove better as a sports car brand what competence we have? Our motto is, if you promise performance, you have to do both. You have to face the competition and you have to want to win as a racer. Rule number 1, therefore, is a true sports car has to be fast on the racetrack. We are fast on the North Bend or in Hockenheim or in Laguna Seca. Our car is always among the fastest in the segment. How did we achieve that? Well, basic speed has to be in the genes already. The physical requirements should be fulfilled. Otherwise, it will not be enough to win a prize. In the GT, therefore, we have decided to use the proven vehicle architecture of the SLS. Transaxle principle with front center engine and a double clutch, dual clutch transmission at the rear axle. Everything combined with a torque tube. This is the best solution if you want to have a sports car really fast and at the same time suitable for everyday use. Our concept ensures ideal weight distribution, 47% at the front axle, 53% at the rear axle. This gives us maximum traction, precise handling, and true driving pleasure on the racetrack and beyond. This is exactly what AMG stands for. We want to take fascination of motorsports into everyday life, because AMG customers are not Sunday drivers. They want to drive their car every day. Less weight is higher speed. This is a basic rule in sports, also in motorsports. Thanks to aluminum space frame, the new GT is everything else but a heavy weight. Decisive in the sports car is the performance weight. The strongest version, the GTS, achieves 3.08 kilograms per horsepower. So that is the best value in the segment. The body in white and the body are made up of 93% of aluminum. The front module consists of super light magnesium. This reduces the inertia of the front axle that's important for handling. For the tailgate, we have chosen steel because this complex component will then weigh less than an aluminum construction. Is this what intelligent lightweight construction is like? Yes, if you ask me. This takes me to intelligent engine construction, our newly developed V8 bi-turbo. The 4-liter engine has 2 power categories, 462 horsepower in the GT and 510 horsepower in the GTS. Our V8 is the first sports car engine that combines the hot inside V with a dry sump lubrication. The installation position of the turbocharger between the cylinder banks gives us several benefits in the response and in efficiency and exhaust gas emissions. And, by the way, the installation width of the engine is reduced. One thing is clear: if the lap times of the GT are difficult to tap, then this very much applies to the fuel efficiency. Standard consumption is 9.3 liters, and that in the V8 segment is a new benchmark. And if you're concerned about the characteristic AMG V8 sound due to the turbochargers, don't worry. I can take away this concern. Our GT does not only look cool, it even sounds cool.
Das werden wir gleich noch live erleben.
And you will experience this live in a minute. But first let me say something about the chassis. The double wishbone axles embody best motorsports technology. The GTS provides an electronically controlled damper adjustment. This makes it easier to combine everyday practice, everyday driving and racetrack. Last but not least, this is not only about fine adjustment. With these vehicles, it is important to control the impact of the mass of the powertrain on ride dynamics, to minimize them. For us as engineers, and for me personally, that was a wonderful opportunity to combine profession and passion. Elastokinematics and engine locations are very exciting topics. But today, the result is what counts, and I think it's perfect. We have the movements of the engine in the car absolutely under our control. Ladies and gentlemen, driving performance cannot only be felt and experienced, we can also see it. Something that Gordon Wagner and his team have achieved in design speaks for itself. I will make it short. The cockpit of the GT is a reflection of our guiding motive, handcrafted by racers. It provides perfect ergonomics, from which speaks the decade-long racing sports experience of AMG, a top equipment that is combined with the latest telematics generation, and an ambience that will satisfy the most demanding customers. And the exterior design, I told you already, very cool and very authentic. But see for yourself. Now,